Welcome to a new Daily Top Askreddit video. Today's topic: what minor injury hurts like a MF? Biting your tongue. Or your lip or cheek. And the pattern is super annoying too. Don't bite it for years, then bite it every day multiple times for a month. When you hit your head on the bottom of an open cabinet door. I always get irrationally angry when this happens, and I end up looking insane because I start swearing at the cabinet as if it's its fault and not mine for having zero spatial awareness. I'm relieved I'm not the only one who has the same response to hitting their head. Anytime I hit my head on something, I instantly go into a fight or flight and I get irrationally angry at whatever I hit my head on. I thought I was alone, glad to know I'm not crazy. Sleeping in a weird position and waking up with a stiff, painful neck. Whatever you do, turn it quickly. A mistake people tend to only make once. Leg cramps. One night I dreamt I was running upstairs when in mid-stride I was struck with an excruciating leg cramp, causing me to fall backwards. I woke up with that cramp, and in attempting to untangle myself from my blankets I fell out of the bed. Foot cramps as well. Have you ever moved your leg in the wrong way and you can almost feel a cramp coming on, but you stop it right before it starts? Edit: if you are having a calf cramp, just literally start punching your leg. The cramp will hurt more than the punch, trust me, and it'll go away in 3 to 4 nice jabs. Best thing to do I found is to stretch your foot back as much as you can, like try to make your toes touch your shin. If you do that when you feel one coming on, it should stop it. A nail that got clipped too short, bonus points if you get salt on your fingers. My fingers started hurting after reading this. When you open your mouth too big and the corners of your mouth have small cuts. Or when it's super dry and your lip splits. Hitting your knee on a table. The pain crescendo is real and then it goes away. This happens to me so often in my office, under the table. I have hit my knees so many times. And at the peak of that pain crescendo, I'm unable to move at all, it's paralyzing. Hangnail. Or when you peel it back too far. All the way up to the elbow. When it gets stuck in the blanket fabric. Or when you learn it's there by trying to get something out of a pocket. That fucking ingrown hair or zit or whatever right inside the tip of your nose. That tiny, sharp, pinpoint pain always makes my eyes water. That pinky toe conversing with the corner of the table. I always think when this happens the nail is gone. It must be. No way it hung on. And it's always still there. Hitting your shin on a trailer hitch. Bumping your shin on anything for that matter. The upgrade from shin hit by scooter to shin hit by automobile extensions / parts is a true testimony to growing up, haha. Fuck, I can still feel it. Those damn razors. Falling on your butt and hitting your tailbone thingy. Your coccyx. No, not your dick, your tailbone. Paper cuts. Or have you ever gotten a cardboard cut? Like a paper cut but worse. I get them sometimes from opening boxes at work. Yes, it's so bad. The only thing worse was when I was using aluminum foil and got cut. Felt like a blade just sliced my finger. When I was in 6th grade, I took a piece of construction paper, placed it under my index fingernail and ripped it like a Beyblade. The amount of blood and pain that resulted was immeasurable even to this day. Why the fuck? Stubbing your toe. Yay, and more so pinky toe for me. I just stop every movement and hold back as many tears as possible. Midnight little toe on the coffee table. Totally agree. Hitting your shin bone on anything. God, I got hit during football, soccer, not wearing protection, the liquid or pus in there took months to go away. Fibo. Not so funny. I love it when you hit it so hard and in just the perfect spot so your entire arm and last 3 fingers go numb and tingly, and as the feeling comes back, the pain starts to creep in. You are crazy. Canker sores. Holy smokes. Turns out I get them when I drink soda and energy drinks. I don't drink them anymore, I rarely get canker sores now, and I'm healthier than ever. I fucking hate these things so much. I did a bit of research and found out that I've been getting them through toothpaste with sodium lauryl sulfate in it. I've made sure to not get toothpaste with that ingredient in them, and I haven't got any since. You might have given me the answer to why all of a sudden I get these stupid sores so often. I switched to natural ingredient toothpaste a few years ago, but then I got lazy because the shops where I can buy them are out of my way and I switched back to normal toothpaste a few months ago. I was wondering what changed in my life, so thanks, I'm switching back tomorrow. Canker sores when you have braces are a whole new level of misery. Gas pains. I'll never forget how one of my husband's friends had horrible gas pains and went to the ER thinking it was some horrible GI issue like an appendix rupture or pancreatic issue. It turned out to be gas. He said it was the most expensive fart ever. Oh gosh, yes. Sometimes I can press where the pain is and get it moving, but yeah, trapped gas can be quite painful. Best remedy a nurse taught me is to get down on all fours, spread your legs a little, point your ass to the air and let the good times roll. It somehow allows gas to move through and out your bum. Your gut will thank you. You're welcome. Edit, wow, this blew up. Glad to see so many getting relief. For those interested, Google search this or this. Just be skeptical next time someone invites you to a yoga session. I felt a great disturbance in the force, as if millions of voices guts suddenly cried pooted out in terror and were suddenly silenced. When you tell a joke and nobody laughs. I still remember in high school when I made a reference joke that I thought was extremely clever. Not only did nobody laugh, there was a legitimate extended silence and the teacher just took a loud, sharp, slow inhale and said "okay" before continuing his class. I was ready to melt into the floor and disappear forever. Just so you know, I also wouldn't have laughed, but would have asked you to explain yourself, and after you would finish, I would give out a slight, very slight, chuckle and say very good. Whether that would help or aggravate the situation, I don't know, but I'm willing to go down with a fellow comrade. Oh god, yay. I just stop talking after that, cause it usually makes me end up feeling like I'm just being annoying. Getting a small piece of glass stuck in your fingernail, it honestly hurts more to take out. My cousin had a car accident and for months had random pieces of glass emerge from her skin. That disturbed TF out of me for so long. At least it came out. The worst are the ones that heal over and stay there. I've got some glass from years ago that still itches. One day I'm going to cut it out. Not really an injury but trying to walk after your foot fell asleep. Gotta be careful with that. The woman I'm seeing destroyed her ankle like that 20 years ago. To the point that she has pins in it. Girl sitting in front of me in high school was sitting on her foot and it fell asleep. The second she stood up you could hear the snap. She looked at me and asked what that sound was. My response was your ankle just broke. She was out a few days before showing back up in a cast. She said it did not start to hurt until the ambulance showed up. How did she destroy it? Is it cause she just couldn't feel it and twisted it, or is it something special about it being asleep and then walking on it? When eating or drinking, and something accidentally goes down the wrong pipe and you can't stop coughing. Or, even though it does not hurt, when you are drinking something and it goes down at the same time with an air bubble. Edit, so I feel like I have to clarify, for me personally it doesn't hurt most of the time as in pain, but it's rather very uncomfortable, either that or I don't remember since it did not happen in a long time. The air bubble thing fucking kills me. Chest exploding pain. My wife has this thing where her eyes dry out while she's asleep. On 2 separate occasions now, her eyeball has stuck to the inside of her eyelid and when she opened her eyes in the morning it peeled a piece of tissue off the outer layer of her eyeball. Extremely painful, but not all that serious relatively. Edit, well this horror story blew up fast. Thanks for all the concerned comments. My wife is doing fine now, she's seen an eye doctor and in addition to the eye mask she always wears to bed, she has drops and a nighttime ointment for her eye so this shouldn't happen again. How do I delete somebody else's comment? I want to save the rest of the internet from ever having to read about this horror. I wear glasses. I paid money to read this. What a terrible day to be literate. I hope you've visited a doctor for it, because this is not good. Ask for Durate's eye ointment or something like it, and if she also complains about a dry mouth ask if she may have Stogger's disease. She did, both times. She has drops and an ointment now. That random stabbing feeling that happens in your vagina. Someone finally said it. I thought I was the only one. I get random stabbing / pinprick sensations just about anywhere on my body. I've always wondered what the hell causes them and whether they're normal. It's almost impressive just how badly they can sting sometimes. Do you also get phantom itches? Like where it feels itchy in one spot, but you have to scratch somewhere else to get it? That's really common, but can definitely be unnerving if you don't know about it. The phenomenon and why it happens isn't really well understood. Someone's got a fucky voodoo doll of you. This is normal. I get these on occasion and didn't know how to describe it to my doctor. I think it is most of my lady friends know of the stabbing feeling. Fanny daggers. In the UK, fanny means your vaginal, not your ass, hence fanny pack means something entirely different over here. Friends with endometriosis talk about both fanny daggers and javelin ass.